Good evening. I'm Bonnie Klea, a former worker of Santa Susana and a cancer survivor. In the late 1990s, cancer studies were being done on the workers at many Cold War nuclear test sites in America, showing significant increases in cancer rates due to their exposures. I read a small article in the Seattle and Wisconsin newspapers about a compensation program for the Cold War workers. The federal government would accept all liability for the workers who got cancer from their jobs in 350 companies around the nation that did nuclear work for America's Cold War. I called the Department of Labor for a list of companies and was shocked to see Santa Susana, Canoga, Downey, and DeSoto listed. These were the 4 Atomics International facilities. The reactor program started at Downey in 1948. The reactors were then moved to Canoga in 1955 and then expanded to Santa Susana in 1955 and DeSoto in 1959. I immediately filed a claim and I was number 83 in the whole nation. The Department of Labor was traveling to all the sites to inform the former workers about the program. I asked them to come to California and was told that there was no interest here and that they would not come. So I called Congressman Galgley's office and I talked to Brian Miller and I asked for help. And they got it for our workers. Representatives then made arrangements to come to Simi Valley for a meeting. I called all the newspapers and told them about the program. The government also listed Atomics International as a beryllium vendor, which the company denied. Many workers called the newspaper to verify that they did work in a beryllium laboratory at Canoga. The program has 2 parts. Part B pays $150,000 for a covered cancer. It pays medical bills and lost wages. Part E pays for workman's compensation, which gives the worker a disability rating. 22 cancers are covered. It excludes prostate, testicular, and skin cancers. 22 cancers would be for the workers who were in a covered area at least 1 year during the covered period. For workers who died, the family can collect, I think it's around $350,000. This money is tax-free. By 2005, less than 10% of our workers were compensated. Our monitoring records and site profile were inadequate, so the program used surrogate data to estimate the dose received. Unfortunately, the data was from Portsmouth Gaseous Diffusion Plant, a far different plant than our own reactor program. The last resort to get claims paid, once denied, was a petition process, which I started in 2005. I had to send in proof that we had no monitoring records, bad monitoring, and falsified data. It took me 1 year to put the package together. I presented it to the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health in 2006, and it was accepted. By 2010, all eligible workers were compensated who worked there through 1964. The greatest surprise to me was that all 4 facilities had the same radiation monitoring program, so my one petition for Santa Susana covered all 4 facilities. Employees after 1964 will have to go through dose reconstruction until I expand my petition. It is hard to calculate a worker's dose without records or even knowing where the worker worked. I am working on expanding the covered years under my petition beyond 1964 for DeSoto and Santa Susana. All of Canoga and Downey claims are finished. DeSoto is covered through the 1998 remediation period, and Santa Susana Area 4 is covered from 1955 through 1988, and DOE remediation from 1988 through the present. Currently, there are 3,830 claims, that's for all 4 facilities, and only 1,058 have been paid, for a total payout so far of over $154 million. Santa Susana has 1,364 claims filed, but only 352 have been paid so far at over $52 million. If anyone worked there, or knows someone who worked there and believes they have a covered illness, you can contact me after the meeting for more information. Thank you.